Look, I know you get sent a lot of content, so do I, but I don't often take the time to really reflect on how this content is impacting my mind. And so what I'm going to be doing is talking about the content you guys sent to me. But here's the caveat. I'm not going to be sharing who sent it in order to protect your identity, because some of the stuff you guys be sending me are wild and inappropriate. So are they really selling our DNA? Yes, and we're all screwed. On the one hand, sure, it's nice to know who you're related to and all of the DNA information that comes along with it. If this is all going to be used eventually against us, the problem that happened with all kinds of startups and tech companies is that in the end, you are the product. Don't be surprised when they sell you out. It's up to you to protect your information.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context.
Look, America, you are going to make history either way here in this election. If you vote for a female president who's more known for her giggling than her policy, that's on you. You should have fought harder for a vetted process versus a handoff from President Biden. Because let's be honest, Hillary Clinton was a much stronger candidate than Kamala Harris is. You do have to think about history here and how you are representing your first female president. It's just some thoughts for you to consider before you go out there and vote.
Recently, my 13-year-old daughter got her first boyfriend. As a girl dad, I knew this was coming, but I don't know if I'm ready for it. I like the kid though. I met him recently. He's respectful, shook my hand, looked me in the eye, called me by my last name, all that good stuff. But as a girl dad, it's definitely hard knowing that the little baby that you once held in your arms all of a sudden has got a boyfriend that's starting to take your place. But there's good news. My daughter told me just this week that he's absolutely terrified of me. And I was confused. I asked her why. I'd been perfectly cordial to the kid. I had no idea he was so afraid of me. My daughter's exact words were, "You're huge and you have a lot of muscle." And I smiled and said, "Good." And all of a sudden, every training session I've ever done for the last 15 years was justified. Notice I didn't have to use any "hurdy-dur, I've got guns in my basement" rhetoric. That's for losers with no physical presence. Girl dads, trust me, start lifting weights. You don't want your daughter's future boyfriend to be more jacked than you are.
Yo, I love this. This is so true. As dads, you have to have physical presence, especially if you have daughters like me. You know, you were the first man that your daughter's ever trusted. You're the first man that your daughter's ever been protected by. And I think it's important to set the standard for your daughter and actually show some sort of physical presence and strength so that she's proud of you, that she feels safe around you. And that is an expectation of the boyfriend in the future. Keep it coming, guys. I love all the content, even the wild stuff.